What is up, everybody? We are back. We are back for another stream. This is going to be basically a donation list stream. We have two donation lists. First of all, we have what I consider the reincarnation of Amulet. This is a list that 5 somehow, even though it's by far the worst Amulet list I have ever seen in my entire life. This list is horrendous. There's so many things about this list that I dislike, but we're going to play through a league. And second of all, we're gonna have another round with Sahili Amulet. We're gonna play the updated version that we talked about the last time I streamed the deck, and then we will look at what the next steps for that deck might be. So let's start here though. This list is super bad. First of all, this is sacrilege. Not playing for Azusa's is a mistake. I have said it multiple times. I don't know why people insist on not playing for Azusa. This is your best card in the deck, bar none. The only one that is even remotely close is Primetime, right? Obviously, because this is like the entire deck. But Azusa is what makes your deck be modern playable. If Azusa did not exist, this would not be a modern deck. I guess the same can be said for Primetime, but I mean, you get the point. Somehow, this list is playing only 3 Azusas, 2 Relic, and 1 Explorer. I don't know what the point of the split is. I guess we will see. But if the idea is to replay Azusa with Golos, because we are playing a full 3 copies of this card, it kind of reminds me of the Sad Robot. It has that vibe, but it's much worse because it costs 5 mana. So so not a fan of this split. Also, instead of Scout, which I like, we're playing Gracer, which I don't. So that's another thing that I don't like about this list. But let's talk about Golos. Golos is a 5 mana, kind of like a ramp spell. So basically, that is what the card reads. If you get to the point where you're making Golos activation, which is for 7 mana, 1 of each color plus 2, you exile the top 3 cards of your library, you may play them without paying their mana cost. If you get to the point where you are activating Golos, then if you haven't won the game, I have no idea what you're doing. But yep, I mean, hopefully it comes up. Which brings me to the next thing that I dislike, which is the mana base. With this mana base, it seems quite hard to activate Golos. We will go one step at a time. So first of all, we're only playing 8 bounce lands. Not a fan of this. I really like having access to the 4th Sanctuary, and even in this version, I think it would be much better to just play one of Cruel Turf, because that might help us, get our stuff cast. We'll see how that goes. We're not playing Ghost Squatter in the deck, and we're not playing Cavern either. Both cards which I do like. Instead, we're playing Blast Zone, which I don't like, Academy Ruins, which I think is unplayable, and Field of the Dead in the main deck, which I think is a cyber card. So this list is so all over the place. We don't have Pact of Negation because we have Golos. We only have 1 Explosives and 1 Ballista. This part is fine. I could take it or leave it. But we're also playing 1 Waterlogged Grove, which I don't entirely dislike. It's just whatever. I think that it's nice that it's an untapped green source though, so that's why this one gets the pass, unlike these 3, which are just untapped colorless in a deck that is already extremely color mana hungry, and tapped colorless. So yeah, I'm not a fan of these at all. And then we are putting some extremely useful lands in the sideboard, which is another thing that I dislike. Not only that, but we are playing the Lord of all memes, the meme above all the other memes. Sakama actually makes an appearance, so hopefully we're gonna draw it, and we're gonna get to use this Sakapa emote a bunch. That would be great value. Not gonna argue with that. But yeah, Sakama makes another appearance. Rurik Thar comes in as well. I really have no idea what you want this card against. I really doubt that we're going to be bringing Rurik in many matchups, like Mono Red Phoenix, maybe? I don't know, it just sounds so bad in the current metagame. Like, I don't think that there are enough decks where you want Rurik against. And then, second Ballista in the sideboard. This is one that surprised me quite a bit. I really don't know why. I don't really have an explanation. I cannot really think of any matchups where I would want a second copy of Walking Ballista. I don't know. I am very perplexed about this inclusion. We'll see how it goes. No, that's definitely not gonna happen, Rich. And that is the kind of mistake that you only make once, and then you are very, very, very careful about not making it again, especially with a list this terrible. But how you doing, Renji? Welcome to the stream. Sakama is back for another round of memes. But yeah, somehow this list 5-0'd. Hopefully we continue the tradition in this stream, which is to like do very well with meme lists, because that would be kind of hilarious. But yeah, but here we go. I cannot believe how bad this list is. But here we go. I'm sorry, is that a Golos in the main? Splev, yes it is. It's actually 3 Golos in the main. Because 1 Golos was not enough. We're playing 3 copies of the card. The one thing that I do appreciate is like the person who played this list, like they were not messing around. They really were not messing around. They are like, okay, I am gonna meme with this. Like I'm gonna meme, and I'm gonna meme hard. And they did. Like they left no meme behind. So we have a turn 4 Titan on the draw. That seems lackluster. I think I'm gonna move. Down to 5 it is. Okay. Keep. I really don't want to bottom any of these lands. I guess we're gonna bottom the Vesuva. Yeah, that is pretty painful to do, but I mean it's not that we can do anything about it. But I cannot really bottom the Grazer because we need to ramp somehow. Yeah, there's a random explorer in there for no reason at all. It's kind of funny. All right, give me an untapped green. Untapped green source. Yes. Okay. At least this guy can chop block now. I guess it doesn't chomp. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Come on, Sloth. Come on, Sloth. You can do it. There we go. All right, that was a good top deck. I mean, this is all we need to win this game. We need my opponent's Goblin guy to draw us multiple cards. If this is yeah, this is bad for us. Oh, this is less bad. Well, I guess it's not less bad actually. It's still pretty bad. Whew. Woo! All right. What now? It honestly seems very, very bad to play Azusa here. We're gonna be taking 2 and then doing like playing 1, but I mean, I guess we have to. This really stinks. This really stinks. Eesh. I mean, hopefully we find an untapped source. Hopefully we have an untapped source on the top of the deck. Helix, probably Azusa. Helix the slot. Okay. Please draw me some cards, Gobo. Yeah, that's not gonna cut it. That is not gonna cut it. We needed to get a little bit lucky to win this one, and we did not. So we're 1 mana away from Golos. Ugh. Yeah, this is bad. And we're probably not even gonna be. Yeah, we're probably just dead here. That's another 1-drop. Yep, that's not gonna be good enough. Yep. I trust my opponent. Okay. Grove out, Bog out, Cavern in. Just because he's an untapped green. That's the only reason why I want that card in my deck. Ballista out. Academy Ruins out. Why is this card in the deck? This is so bad. I can't really side out Relic, can I? Because I only have 3 Asusas. Ugh, yuck. Why do we have only 3 Asusas? Buy back your Golos. I know, just like endless value, basically, right? That's why. Yeah, we're gonna side this up. I actually don't think I want that many explosives. Just the one that now that I have the paths, that's gonna be better. Okay. I can make some charm blockers. I can make some land drops. This hand is not 100% terrible. It's just like 70% terrible. But then our deck is 70% terrible. Our deck is 100% terrible, I guess. Please attack. Cool. We draw a path. Yeah, that's not gonna be enough to warrant me not playing a bounce land here. I'm gonna be taking 2 from this Goblin God. This is the kind of garbage that you can make me play if you donate to the stream. This is a donation list, and it's pretty bad. And god damn it, these goblins are just never gonna draw me cards, aren't they? Sellout? Oh yeah, I'm definitely a sellout. I don't really care. I am 100% a sellout, and I'm proud of that. Like it's not that I say that with any kind of shame. All right, can you please draw me a land? Okay, that's something at least. I still don't have enough mana. Golos was revealed. Oh my god. Do they have the Skullcrack even? That would be brutal. Okay, at least no Skullcrack. We're Golos flooded. We're Golos flooded. We can pact for a Susa? Take the Golos for value. Yeah, that does not seem great for me. What am I trying to do next turn? I mean, ideally I would be playing at prime time, but I have like some Golos that I can play. If I packed for Asusa, I can play the Asusa, Vesuva copy this, then I'm only gonna have 3 mana for next turn. Yeah, that does not seem good enough. Yeah, that does not seem good enough. Guess I'm gonna get the T-West then. Alright, that's a good sign for me. That means that my opponent is likely flooded or something. That is definitely a good sign. And that is, yeah, this is what I need to happen for me to win this game. And I'm gonna be passing this Goblin Guide in response, because I could not take 2 from it. Sergio with a Twitch Prime sub. Buena, Sergio. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Yeah, right. This is gonna be like Golos, find the bounce. Yes, we're going to find the Simic Growth, I think. Bounce Crossroads and then replay Crossroads. It's even a legend. Like, yeah, we're only winning this game because my opponent is kind of flooded over there. Like, if my opponent had a normal draw, we would be very dead by now. Oh, what's an aggressive attack? Golos doesn't trigger Eidolon. No, it does not. Clearly the card is great, right? Clearly the card is busted. So the good thing is that here we're gonna get to game 4 with this. Come on, give me a break. I was gonna get a trigger and I was gonna get Vesuva and the bounce land, so that way I was gonna be able to gain 4 life. I guess we're not anymore because I drew the one of Vesuva. That's kind of a beating, honestly. That really is kind of a beating. Okay, so we're gonna do Sanctuary. Actually, let's do Garrison and Stronghold. Oh, we also don't have Pact. Wow. Yeah, so I basically cannot play around. Like, if my opponent has a Deflecting Palm in hand, I kinda can't win. Right? Because I cannot play around it. Like, I need to, like, find a path, I guess. Is it worth attacking? I guess. No. So I get punished if my opponent draws another one. Yeah, I don't think it's worth attacking. Kill them with zombies. I mean, that's... I mean, it's something I can do, I guess, but... Like, that means that this primetime can never attack, basically. Also, because I don't have a ghost quarter, right? So yeah, this was just like adding insult to injury, basically. Just like drawing my one of Vesuva, which was my way to gain 4 life instead of 6. Yeah, this is just, that was just like that was just Moto messing with me. Wow. Golos flooded. We Golos flooded. Is Golos the truth? I mean, you forgot the kappa. In fact, you don't even need the kappa. You need the sa kappa. You know, that's the strictly superior kappa. You see what I'm saying? You can use Karn to get goals. That is true. That is true. That's all I have to say about that statement. Yes, you can use Karn and you can get Golos from your sideboard. That is a fact. Whoa, turn 4 Golos? Wow, I'm gonna keep this. I guess if we draw a line, we can actually play this on turn 3, right? The deck is clearly busted. Also, I just realized we have not seen a single amulet so far in 2 games. Like, we didn't steerings into an amulet, we didn't like draw an amulet, we didn't mulligan into hand with amulet. Like, we just... Are we even playing amulet here? Whoa, we're playing the mirror? Oh, we're so dead. Oh, we're so freaking dead, it's not even funny. How can we ever beat the mirror with this version of the deck? Oh my god. I hate the Gracers. I do too. I do hate the Gracers too. I don't think Harlequin main is necessary in the meta now. Would you play 3 Tinkered main or 2 or play Thrag main? Like, why would you play Trinket Mage in the main deck? Like, I don't see a reason to do that either. I agree with you this one. I think that right now in the current metagame, the card Amulet of Vigor is very important. Like, it's the most important card in the Hogaak matchup, and it's very important to just like be able to get through. So that's how I've been liking playing the 3 Trinket Mages. Whoops. I was gonna show the deck list and then. So let's do this, and now we can have 6. And so this is one of the lists that I've been testing. Not sure whether I like it or not. Well, this is hilarious. Opponent, please don't shame me. Oddly enough, though, Golos is actually pretty decent here. I think I want a Simic. And I want to reset the gemstone line. But we don't have Ghost Quarter. We don't have Cavern. Whenever I miss the card, I think the deck is poorly positioned, which is kind of funny since the deck is called Amulet Titan. I don't entirely agree with that. I don't entirely agree with that. I do think that the deck thrives on like mid-range matchups. I agree with you 100% there, but I don't think that the deck is like bad when that is not the case. I can't. Yeah, of note, if any of if these had been Tribe Scouts, I would be able to haste this Titan, but they are these cards, so I am not able to. Yet another time where this card is just worse than a scout. What is your favorite matchup to play against? I love playing against Jund and Blue White. I don't like playing against Jund too much, because it's just really snowbally. And I do like to play around Blue White quite a bit, because that matchup is a lot about like positioning and like card evaluation and like trying to figure out what the trying to figure out your position in the matchup and whatnot. So I do enjoy the blue white matchup quite a bit. I think I have to get Sun home here, and I think I'm gonna protect it. And I'm playing out the gemstone white. I guess I could activate Golos if I wanted to, which is funny. Well, I guess I don't have 7 mana yet because I need to pay for Pact, so never mind. I like playing versus Mill. Leave time to eat lunch. Honestly, Golos did not seem terrible. I could see running 1 or 2. I mean, I don't think I ever would want to play more than 1. It does bridge the gap a little bit. It does bridge the gap a little bit, which is a nice effect to have, honestly. But I mean, you saw what happened in the previous game, right? Like you literally want to draw exactly 1 of this card and nothing else, because like the 1 is gonna get you to Titan, and at that point it's just like what you just have like blanks in your hand, right? So if you ever draw 2, you are like you mulligans basically. So 1 over the 3rd trinket mage seems testable. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I just explained how the card Amulet and having access to the card Amulet is so important in the current metagame. So like playing this over a card that finds me Amulet is, I don't know, a little bit sketch. Okay, so we're gonna pay for Pact here. Can I cannot, right? So I cannot double strike, so I also don't have Bojuki Box, so can't do that. I don't have Bojuki Box. Why did I say Bojuki Box? I don't have Pact of Negation, so I can't stop my opponent's prime time from happening. So I guess we could go wide with Field of the Dead here. In order to try to set up a kill next turn. One, two, three, 4, 5. Yeah, we have more than enough. Yeah, sure. All right. We're gonna do that. And I wanna like try to get in for as much damage as I can right now. So I'm going to double strike the Titan. Of course, I'm not playing around main deck Path to Exile. That would be madness. My opponent also did not flash their land in. Yep, that's what I thought. With our cyber being Crib, Needle, EE, and Cage already, is it worth playing Karn with just 2 more cyber card added, Lattice and Swap, ramming up for Crucible? I would not play Lattice if I were playing that many Karns. Like if Karn is not one of my big game plans, then Lattice loses a ton of value. So I don't think I would play Lattice if I were playing a few cards. This mana base. This mana base is so freaking bad. Yeah, I don't think I want Blast Zone. I think I want one Explosives, but I don't think I want Blast Zone in the mirror. And I think Colony Garden is just worse than a basic forest. Excavator ramming up. I want my paths. Furnace Painter. Well, I mean, this is. I am taking this list as the same way that I took Amulet. So it's just like. It's for fun. Like, it honestly just. It makes me very impressed that somebody was able to 5-0 with this list. Like, that is extremely impressive to me. Because this list seems just horrendous all around. Like, it's rough. It's rough. Definitely keeping this hand. 100% keeping this hand. I wonder what their matchups were. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting thing to think about. Because I honestly don't know what this list would be better against, you know? Like, I literally don't know. Like, I don't understand what... Like, what are the decks that this list would be like? Yeah, I'm so happy that I'm playing 3 Golos in the main deck. Like, I'm so happy that I'm only running 3 Asusas instead of 4. I don't really get it. So is this a greed play? Well, we're actually playing kind of few. Oh, but if we This is quite interesting. Like, do I want to... I just want to hold the Simic in hand, right? Yeah, because probably like my opponent's only answer is going to be Path, and if they Path my Asusa, then they ramp me, so we should be fine. Void Winnower when? Yeah, playing how expensive is Void Winnower? Is it like 9 or 11? Because even just like playing a 9-drop against Jund, probably not where you want to be. What am I trying to do here? I think I want the Stronghold. Yeah, because picking the Stronghold here allows me to next turn get T-West and play around the path and steal haste. So that is nice. My opponent needs to answer my Amulet or they will die. Opponent also on field. So they have a split. 9 mana, yeah. You definitely don't want to have 9 mana cards against your opponent, who will be bringing in multiple Fulminators and Assassin's Trophy against you in post-cyber games. But yeah, we did play Void Winnower when we played Amulet. So if you want to see Void Winnower in action doing not much, you can. It's in YouTube. Titania Protector would actually be so good against Jund. Oh yeah. Titania would be insane against Jund. Unfortunately, it's not modern legal. But if it were, I would be all over that card as a sideboard card for sure. 100%. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this. I guess we can Gracer if we want. I don't think I want. Primeval Titan. Play Primetime. And we're still holding our Path to Exile. Which is just value, you know? Do some of this here. Actually, if I play Gracer here, I can transmute right now and set up the next Titan. Yeah, that sounds decent. Okay. We're gonna do that. Get another Summoner's Pact, go to combat, swing, yes. And here we're gonna get Celestial Sanctuary and Ghost Squatter. Protect the stronghold. Protect the stronghold. Love the chump block. I don't know why my opponent has Conley Garden in the deck post board. John isn't playing Full Metal Mage really anymore. I haven't seen my list in it recently. I have seen with Fulminator Mage and I have also seen with Ghost Squatters. Both of them I've seen around. You got it prime time. So there I didn't go squatter the Celestial Sanctuary because I'm more interested in stopping their engine. So here they are going to... What? Okay. Sure. Let that mana go away. Beginning of combat. Path you. And this should be game over, right? We do, but it messes us up nonetheless, right? It's not like our deck is good against Ghost Squatter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got double prime time here, right? This is pretty straightforward. Yeah, just concede. Somehow we beat the mirror. If field is in play, each land coming in triggers the field play. Yep, yeah, that's correct, Richard. You cannot copy the field if it entered the battlefield alongside. Like if you have a Titan trigger, you cannot like get field plus Vesuva. But if you have the field already in play, then yes, you can trigger. You can play the Vesuva, copy the field. I guess I'm gonna keep this hand. Hopefully we're playing against like some like deck where Explorer is good. This is a fine hand like against John, for example. This hand is pretty decent against John. There's also many decks which this hand is horrendous against. All right, things kind of spiraling out of control here. In a bad way, in the worst way actually. I'm just gonna play field that pass the turn. Yeah, we just beat the mirror by not drawing Golos, and we were very good at not drawing Golos. So we're playing against blue white, and we don't have Cavern in our deck. This list is such a joke. This list is so bad. It's crazy. So here I'm just f6ing because if my opponent wants to path my ballista, I am very happy. Please path my ballista. Oh, come on, OP. Be nice. How did this list 5-0? I have no idea. Maybe the person that 5-0'd with this list like went through. I don't know, they play like 7 leagues with it before they finally managed to get the 5-0. Like, I'm just thinking, right? Like, we just cannot beat blue-white, right? There's no way for us to force things through. Like, we legit cannot beat blue-white control. I don't think I want to attack into a Snapcaster. Like, we just need to jam. We just need to jam into counter magic. That does not seem very good for us. No blocks. Take 2. Down to 20. Interesting. Do I? Yeah, I think I do now. I think I do attack now. Okay. Okay. And I guess we just start jamming next turn. Brutal. Brutal. Oh yeah, I also realized we don't have Scout. So yeah, like blue-white is basically unbeatable. Blue-white is effectively unbeatable for this list. We don't have Ghost Squatter. Oh my god, how bad can this list be? Logic not. I mean, yeah. GG's. Yep. So we can EE on to kill this and basically force a path on the ballista. I think I like that. Or I guess another way to see it is we can force the logic knot on these explosives. Oh, thank you, King Cantona. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you're here. Worth paying one more? I can't. Like, my land center tapped, so I can't. Like, I need to make this play right now, right? So I can attack and clock the Narset. So now my opponent needs to... If they don't want the Narset to die, they need to path my ballista. That is the play that I'm trying to set up right now. Yep, there we go. So at least this gives me one more land. and it sets up Titan mana for next turn, though it's kind of pointless, right? Because I know that they have a logic now that they drew off the Narset, so. So my only hope is for me to start drawing non-bounce land with different names so I can start triggering Field of the Dead and try to win that way. That is my out. So Chris, you like combo yesterday with Narset and the Ferris Fossil? Yeah, that's been a thing. Nasif was testing that a while ago now. It's kind of memey, but it kind of works at the same time, which is weird. Welcome, El. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you're here. So there's only 5 different lands. Because I'm gonna fetch just the forest instead of a snow-covered forest. Yeah, I don't understand what that pause was about. No idea what that pause was about, but whatever. So I guess that the best we can draw right now, oddly enough, is gonna be Golos, because it's something that I don't mind if my opponent logic knots, and they kind of need to logic knot it, because otherwise the Golos will start triggering the field. So that is hilarious. That is kind of funny. I guess Asusa would be pretty good as well. Just because it allows me to put like a bunch of lands into play. And again, it's something that my opponent is going to be kind of forced to counter. That's a horrendous draw. That's a very, very bad draw. Like basically bounce lands are just blanks at this point. We discard Redundant Growth Chamber. This is the combo, by the way, right? Like Narset plus Sanitarium. It means that I'm discarding every turn. Academy Ruins. Well, at what point do I start jamming? I guess right now, right? Like how is this getting better for me? At least I force my opponent to use their mana and they can't like make me discard or something. Like I just cannot realistically win this game anymore because I don't have the tools in my deck. Yeah, so my opponent is like fixing their hand while we are just discarding every turn. Okay, I assume they have a second Narset. Upkeep on my turn. So I guess that we can... Interesting. Oh, never mind. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Probably gonna not this. I think I'm gonna put the explosives on top. Wall of Omens. Oddly enough, this card is very good right here. Awkward. Yuck. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, like explosives kind of forces the force of negation out of my opponent's hand. Get a minus on his Sombo? No. I guess they didn't see the explosives. Left 2 card on top. And I'm gonna put explosives on top of that one. And I think the play is gonna be 2 explosives for 2. They let it go. Next level. It's funny that they can't really use path. That is hilarious. It's a colonnade. Okay. Yeah, things not looking great. Things not looking great at all here. And I don't think I want to bring back the explosive. I think I just want to draw a fresh card. Okay. Get a couple of Sombos. I can't attack the colonnades, so it doesn't really make sense for me to do anything here. I guess I can cycle. Five mana block, and they still have cryptic mana up. Yeah, this is getting out of hand. This is getting out of hand really quickly. This is getting out of hand very, very quickly. Should we just be on the zombie plan at this point? I don't see any other plans for us. Like, I think that the zombie plan is what we got. And there's not much else that we can do. Put a card on top. The Fairy Time Raveler. They have instant speed sweepers. That's gross. Move to combat. Attack with all. Nope, not wrong to fairy. Wrong to fairy. Attack with all creatures to the fairy hero of Dominaria. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you got me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing I can do, really. Nothing I can do. Very old. Yeah, this is just GG's. We can't. Yeah, we are the timeout plan now. My opponent still needs to kill me. There go my Field of the Deads. And that is game. Steerings. Blast Zone. Does this do anything? Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind. My opponent has a Teferi Ultimate in play. Of course it doesn't do anything. Yep. I mean, I could try to go for the timeout. I think that this is just plus life EV to just concede and move on to the next game. We want this. We want this. We want Rurik, Cavern, GQ. I don't think I want to second the list though, honestly. One of these. I don't think we want Blast Zone. Don't want Calmy either. We want Explore. We don't want the Relics. We don't want Crossroads. I kind of want Crossroads. Why are we playing this card? This upsets me. Yeah, I guess so. Sakama seems horrendous in this matchup too. What is a good matchup for this card? I don't get it. What is like? What are we bringing this in against? I don't even know. This does seem like a good Golos matchup though. That's for sure. This does seem like a solid Golos matchup. 100%. Why did we transmit for Cavern to resolve the Titan? Because we were not playing Cavern of Souls in the main deck. This list is that bad. We're playing Academy Ruins and like Field and Blast Zone in the main deck instead of good lands like Cavern of Souls. So that's why I was saying that the blue-white matchup seems extremely bad with this list. Yeah. So that's what I was saying. Like it feels like game one. You just cannot beat blue-white with this list. Games 2 and 3, Cavern comes in. We have like a much better chance, but game 1 seems. I mean, you just saw what happened, right? Like that seems that it's something that would happen literally every single time. Now we're playing Gracer instead of Scout, which makes me super mega sad. That's a Field of the Dead, which I guess I don't want to play yet. Can you imagine if these were a Scout? What a significantly better position we would be in. Like if this were a Scout, I think we can't really lose. Like we just win the game on the spot. Because Scout is amazing in the matchup. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh, that was bad. I should have played a Simic Growth. Because now I'm not going to be able to Golos next turn. That was really bad. I was complaining about the Gracer and I did not, like I messed up my sequencing. Yikes. That sucks. I guess that's something. I mean, I play it. Whatever. Maybe they counter it. Maybe they don't. It doesn't matter. It's kind of just like a bait spell right here. I left a card on top. Is this Force of Negation? Because I would be okay with a Force of Negation there. Huh. Simic growth. And I think I'm gonna protect the field here since I cannot trigger it, so I'm gonna get Golos. Is that a stop and read? Yeah, that was definitely a stop and read. 100%. So do we hold up negate or do we... I think we just set up for it. Yeah, I think we set up for a Titan. While holding up negate. This sounds decent. Field of Ruin. You got it. Simic Growth Chamber. Start the turn by swinging for 3. Boom. Got him. And now... Now we transmute for Summoner's Pact. And we play another Simic Growth Chamber. This gets us farther away from... This gets us farther away from a Field of the Dead, but I think that is fine. I don't think I'm on the field plan yet. I think I'd rather take this slow. Path my Golos. Dope. Sakoth with that tier 1 subscription. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. Thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Glad to see you here. Block. Cavern. I mean, it's basically a cavern, right? I guess we can field here. No Pact of Negation is so brutal. No Pact of Negation is just abysmal. One, two, three, four. So they can tap out for something here, but if they do tap out for something, then I tighten them. So I think I'm okay with this exchange. Like even if they Teferi or whatever, I can play a Titan. 1, 2, 4, 6. Yeah, I can play a Titan with negate mana up. So unless they have like Teferi, Dispel, and Path, I should be in a very solid spot. Whoops, I misclicked. My bad. I took 2 for no reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have time still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should be at 16 though. That was definitely a mistake. Resto? Uh-oh. Okay, that one was actually pretty good. Yeah, Resto is kind of brutal there. This is the kind of situation why I don't why I side out, why I don't like siding out Kabira Crossroads in the blue-white matchup. They become way more tempo-y in post-board games. We're gonna field there. Forces something from OP. 2, 3, 4. Back to Reno. For prime time. Gracer. Play this. Cabernet Giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. We could haste if we wanted to. Did I side out my crossroads? I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. I literally just talked about how I don't like siding out crossroads in this matchup, and then I realized that I sided out crossroads. Bad beats, bad beats. So I guess we're on the 3-turn clock. Do I want to haste? I kind of don't want to haste. Because I want to hold up negate. Yeah, if I had crossroads, this would be a much easier turn. Unfortunately, I don't. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, the Gracers have reach. That is correct. I totally forgot about that. All right. All right. I guess we do have something going on here. We do have something going on here. Snapcaster resolves. Path also resolves. Because I want to save this for a cryptic. I suspect that my opponent's gonna go for like tap the team and try to get like a big hit in. I think something like that might be the plan right here. How can you see the current cyber guide? Good question, El. So you need to join my Discord, which is the first link that you see over there. You need to link your Discord and your Twitch account, and that's it. You will get access to every single sideboard guide that I have written so far, and you will also get access to all the future ones that I'm going to be writing in the future, I guess. All the futures one that I'm going to be writing, period. Cool. Yeah, that. Take my chomp while I can. It's not like the Gracer is doing much. Yeah, you got it, though. Probably want to field here. Like, they know I have no more relevant lands, so they're probably going to field right now. Or they want to give me some free Sumbos. Cool with that. Transmute for Summoner's Pact. Okay. For whatever reason, my opponent is allowing me to resolve my cards. What does this mean? Why isn't my opponent activating field? Oh, so they are setting up lethal for next turn. That is... yeah, that is the only thing that makes sense. Can I do anything about that? I don't think I do. I can. Sorry. Yeah, I don't think I can. I can activate Golos for what it's worth, which is not much. Let's get the Grove. Moto. Choose this card. This card. Choose it. There we go. If they have Cryptic, they should Cryptic right now. I know. I guess they have perfect info, so it doesn't matter. One Sombo that's getting there. Feeling frisky. Just one zombie feeling frisky. The other ones are just chilling. Don't have Cryptic, don't have Cryptic, they have Cryptic. Okay. That was just me sideboarding, honestly. I totally, I don't know why I took this card out. I talked about how I want to have Caveira Crossroads in the blue-white matchup, and then somehow I side it out anyway. I have no idea what happened there. Just a brain fart. I don't think there's any more explanation that's any more interesting than that. I just had a brain fart. Yeah, we're keeping this. Turn 1 Amulet, we can Azusa onto, and still pay for our pact, and set up for a turn 3 Titan. If we're playing against any kind of non-interactive deck, which it seems like we are. I would assume that we're talking about that this is either NeoBrand or Infect or something like that. Play Azusa, play this, pass the turn. We don't have Pact of Negation, so we're probably gonna lose this game. Yeah, it's NeoBrand. No, not NeoBrand, NeoBrand. There we go. Okay, so we have 6. I just, yeah. If you have been watching my stream, you know how I feel about this deck. So I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just going to F6 here. I could go get something to like snack on or something like that. I think it's chill. So yeah, how you guys doing? How do you guys like Modern, huh? How do you guys like Modern right now? I'm really hoping for a NeoBrand or like Allosaurus Rider, or like I don't think this deck should exist. Ruby Frost, thank you for the subscription and giving me something to talk about. Welcome back to the Primetime Stronghold. If you want to know how to get access to the sideboard guide, let me know, and I will make sure that you get it. So they figure it out, I guess. They have lethal. I assume that Labman is the... No, they can't Labman. How do they kill me? Oh, there we go. That's how they Labman. Okay. Alright. Negates. Paths. This out, this out. Yeah, we don't care about anything else. Land out. Cavern is an untapped source at least. Field is also doesn't do anything, so I guess we're gonna play Ghost Quarter instead. Yeah, I mean, we had a solid hand. We are just playing against this deck, so there's nothing we can really do. So we can maybe hold up negate on turn 2 with any untapped land. So I guess we keep this, right? Because it has like some amount of interaction. We might just like play a tap land and die on turn 1, which is what's happening. Yep, it is what's happening. Cool. Cool. So yep. I started to pick up Titan because of you, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, Ruby Frost. Glad that you're enjoying it. It really is a cool deck. It really is. All right, untapped white source, or this. I guess if we had drawn a white source, we had a shot there. Honestly, we could have passed this because they drew their only NeoBrand. So like I think we would have won if we had found like a white source for path. It doesn't seem particularly relevant now. They're probably gonna go off here. Next, going to hide the Hogaak's Bant shadow for a while before they do anything. Probably. Yeah, I don't know. It's just again. I mean, what is this? What is this from what is this from a play experience? What is this from a viewer experience? Like, if I were you guys, I would just like you see, I lost 16 viewers since this match started, just because people don't want to see this. I mean, what is this going? I mean, I'm just doing nothing. I'm just staring at a screen. So I think that for my stream's sake, I should, like, as soon as I see that it's NeoBrand, I should just concede and and just make sure that I don't lose a bunch of streamers a bunch of viewers in the process. Yeah, we will be playing a second league, and we will be playing a significantly better list in Amulet Sahili. There we go. This one is for Renji. So yeah, we're gonna be playing this, which is, I streamed this list once already, and I was actually quite impressed with the results. Like, it was significantly better than I expected it to be, and then I made some changes to it, and it ended up working out. So this is a turn 3 kill on the draw, but we need to draw an untapped source. I guess even if it's a tapped source, this is still a turn 3 kill. The problem is if I keep this and we don't find a land, then we are going to probably lose. Opponent moves to 6. Does that make me more or less likely to risk this? So I think I can whiff for 1 turn because it's an actual kill because I have double Amulet. So I think I'm going to keep it. It's definitely risky. But we actually have 19 live top decks. I guess 19 out of 53. It's like 40%-ish. No, I'm lying. It's 21. It's 21 live top decks. So it's 21 live top decks. Because even Vesuva works. Even Vesuva also works. If we're playing against the Bant Soulherder deck, we might just win anyway. Yeah, it is. Yeah, this deck is super slow and doesn't clock us, so I suspect that we might just get there. If they're playing blue-white instead, then we cannot win. So No, it is the Soulherder deck. Okay, cool. I mean, we're still very live. We're still very, very live. My opponent is representing Path to Exile. That is not going to stop me. I mean, I knew what I was signing up for when I kept this hand, so no surprises there. I knew what I was signing up for. The only problem is now I might actually die, because now the Soulherder it's growing a little bit out of proportion. So I think I'm going to, I think I might just lose here, just because this dude is gonna clock me a little bit too quickly. I guess if I draw land here, I might be just fine. Non-mouse land? No. Okay, so we can just concede. Yeah, because this is a 2-turn clock. Okay. I knew what I was signing up for. Like, we whiffed for 6 turns in a row. It happens. Alright, the Bant Soulherder deck. Finally a deck where we actually want Sakama. We definitely want that. Academy seems okay. It does not seem okay. I expect that this might be reasonable. Side out one pact. What do you think the best version of Amulet is currently? Trinket Mage. I'm putting my thing they're getting trolled. They weren't. That was they were not, they were definitely not getting trolled. That was just that was just the hand that I kept, which wasn't. I think it's a fine keep. Like, if we had been playing against Hogaak or something like that, I think I would have been actually happy with the hand that I kept, because the matchup is pretty bad and you need to get lucky. Of course, like, we didn't draw any non-bounce land in 6 draw steps, but I think I want to split here between explosives and ballista. How do I link my Twitch account in Discord? Good question. I think you need to go to, I don't know if it's settings or I legit don't know. I think it's something like settings. It's one of those things that you just like Google it. You just Google how to link Twitch and how to link Twitch to whatever, and to Discord, and it will show up for sure. How you doing, Knifestone? We're doing pretty bad, honestly. It has not been a good day for streaming, that is. In terms of our record, it hasn't been very good. In terms of like the games and whatnot, it has been kind of hilarious. I just think that this list is just very bad. Ooh, Ephemerate, sick. Also, my opponent is just like hitting all the value. Just making land drops like crazy. Ewit. Whoo! That's value. Is it 2 or 3 together to think better? I've been testing with 3, and I have been quite happy with that. I don't know whether that's like the best number. It has been a good number. That has been working out fine for me. So here we're going to we're gonna get to cast Sakama, and then the most likely scenario is gonna be that Sakama is going to die with the draw trigger on the stack, with the untap trigger on the stack. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're gonna be able to play Sakama next turn if the Azusa doesn't die, but it's probably gonna do nothing basically. And my opponent, they should have definitely blinked the Witness and get back the Ephemerate. I don't know why they didn't do that. We got a 4-4, 4-3. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Play this. Bounce, replay. So probably my opponent's gonna put the trigger on the stack, and now they're gonna pass this Akama, and it's not gonna do anything. Ooh. How? Why? I mean, I'll take it. They kept a hand with no path, and they didn't blink the Ewit? What is their hand? What's in their hand? I am perplexed. I am completely perplexed. Reflector Mage. Okay, so what do I want to kill? I think I want to kill something. And I think that something is going to be the Reflector Mage, actually. 2, 3. Because it's the one that if my opponent has a second Ephemerate, is the one that gives them the least amount of value. And here we're going to gain 3. Oh yeah, now we're definitely trading with the Eternal Witness, 100%. I think my opponent is just like misevaluating the value of Azusa. Oh, Sakama? Yeah, I mean, it just got Reflector Mate. I guess my opponent, yeah, my opponent must be new to the matchup, because it seems that they misevaluate. How do you even say that word? Evaluation? Misevaluated? Yeah, okay. So I think that they just are new in the matchup, and they are like misevaluating all my cards, basically. Okay, so we float a bunch of mana. Might as well gain some life. And serve 4, 5, 6, 7. So they don't have enough to kill me. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely seems like that is the case. My opponent is just not familiar with the matchup. Yep, so it did win the game there, but Titan would have won the game. Even Golos would have won the game there. And if at any point my opponent had even a single path to exile, then Sakama would have done nothing. It's just lackluster. It just doesn't do enough for what it asks of you. It just doesn't do enough. Yeah, my opponent is on mono Knight of Autumn, so I think I'm gonna mulligan this hand because this is the only good thing that this hand has. So yeah, this hand is much better. We're gonna keep this, and we're going to bottom this Summoner's Pact. How do you feel about Golos? It's better than I thought it could be. It's still not good enough, I don't think. Still not good enough to warrant an inclusion. Yeah, sure. That's fine. I think I want access to the green mana, so we're gonna do this. Next turn we can play a Ballista for 2, which is nice. Because Ballista basically trades for my opponent's entire deck. So that is cool. Another untapped source would be an amazing draw. Oof. I guess that's also pretty good. But I do want to play around the Knight of Autumns, so I think we're just going to do this. Just play Ballista for 2. We have like a bunch of time. Now, I mean, honestly, the way that we lost game 1 seems to me like it would be the only possible way for us to lose this matchup. Is it just a meme deck or something else? Yeah, it's a donation list. It's a list that 5-0'd. I still have no idea how, but it's a list that 5-0 like last week, I think, and somebody donated for me to play it on stream, and it's horrendous. It's super bad, but yeah, I mean it's been fun, honestly. I mean it's as fun as it can be, I guess. So they have a path in hand. Need to remember about that one. And think here I could Golos or play Relic and reset my gemstone. I think I'm gonna do that because I don't want to miss a land drop. Like destroying the gemstone puts me behind 1 land. I guess it evens me out with Golos, but I just think that this is better. We can definitely take a turn off and hold that path to exile in case my opponent has like any value. Like if they have Ephemerate here, I can path the Witness, and yep, this is actually some pretty good value. It fizzles the Ephemerate, and it fizzles the Witness trigger. So it's not a 2-for-1 because of course I'm giving my opponent a land, but short of that, it's pretty close to a 2-for-1. Okay, so there we go with the Correlation Relic, and this is why I didn't play it last turn, of course. Wow, Golos gets wrecked by Knight of Autumn, now that I think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can't primetime into... Well, I guess I can, right? I can get the... Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play Golos, and I'm gonna get Field here. Because I know about my opponent's... where are you? Field of the Dead. Because I know about my opponent's path to exile in hand. So this still is not gonna trigger the field yet, but it's gonna mean that the Titan next turn is going to basically win the game. 5. Time Warp. Okay. They don't have enough mana to get the loop going, so Reflector Mage resolves. Okay, so now I'm gonna play Primetime. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I'm not gonna haste. I'm gonna get Bojuku Bog because I'm afraid of, like, the only way that I can lose this game. I have already a second Titan in hand. Where's my Bojuku? Did I side it out? Why am I playing so terribly today? Why am I playing so terribly today? Okay, so we're gonna do Blast Zone and Vesuva. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm so bad. I should have counted better. Never mind. Alright, my opponent is giving me a couple of zombies. Thanks, OP. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I am very interested in setting this up to 3. I'm super interested in doing that because that means that I can stop my opponent's combo potentially. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're 1 mana away from E-Width, Time Warp, and try to go off that way. So I can take 1 turn off in order to charge this Blast Zone and put it on 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can Golos. What is going on? I have no idea, my friend. I am not. It's definitely not my best performance, for sure. I'm making a bunch of dumb mistakes. Yeah, I think we're just gonna make some zombos here. One, two, three, four. Yeah, okay. So I can steer rings as well, which is nice. Find the T-West. It is cool. And we're fine. Again, not having access to Pact of Negation, kind of brutal, honestly. Not having access to Pact might be rough. Can you get bug? I cited it out. I don't know. During cyberboarding, I've been making some very like dumb mistakes, honestly. The good thing is that my opponent can get all the turns, but I don't think they can do much with them. Okay, they ephemerate, get path. That's fine. But now I'm gonna blast one. I'm gonna blow up my opponent's board. Whoops! Oof! I almost made a bad mistake there. So put a charge counter. Okay, yeah, this is much better. This is a considerably better play. Path. Should I? I think I'm gonna. For value? Hell yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still have mana to activate Blast Zone, right? Yeah. This is hilarious. All right. Path resolves. Yes. All right. Cast Amulet. Can I prime time? I can prime time, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I need to get. Yeah, so I think I'm going to prime time, but I'm not going to haste to play around path. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So prime time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we're gonna get Tolaria Simic. Get some field triggers. That's a lot of field triggers. Bounce this. Blow up my opponent's board. Swing with the Zombos. Pass the turn. Ephemerate rebounds. Trigger whiffs. And we should win this game easily now. Yeah, we could have played the Bounce in Exile. It's like I guess it was better. Alright, so we salvaged a 2-3 at least. So it could have been worse. Could have been worse. I am very impressed by the person who managed to 5-0 with this list, because it was so bad. So many bad things. But that was funny. That was kind of hilarious. I appreciate the full-on meme. But I think that if the goal is to win, I think that it needs to be toned down. there's a little bit too much bad stuff going on here. Like I do like the 29 lands. These are not main deck worthy inclusions though. Like it's just, I think it's just strictly wrong that we're playing these lands over Cavern of Souls and Ghost Quarter. This land seems so much better than these. It's like at one point you need to like say, okay, this is enough memes. We're fine. We're playing Golos. We're playing Sakama. You know, it's just it's cool. That's enough. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I really want to go over of how to improve this list, because like this list is obviously just not good. So I think I'd rather just move on to the next one. It was interesting though. Like Golos definitely was less bad than I originally imagined. I don't think it's good enough to be warranted an inclusion. Again, like even that last match, I just activated it and everything just for the memes more than anything else. But yeah, now this is what we're gonna be moving on to. This is a significantly better list. I already went over. We already streamed a similar list once already. I made some changes, hopefully upgrades, to the previous iteration of the deck, and we're gonna see how those upgrades, quote unquote, work out. We had like Ancient Stirrings that I didn't think were particularly good in this list, so we cut those and instead added a 28th land, which I thought it was pretty necessary, honestly. We went all full for Oath of Nisas, because it's like one of the easiest ways to actually cast the Saheeli. To be fair, this version of the deck is making some concessions, obviously. Like you can see that we're playing 5 rainbow lands in the main deck. So I guess 9 would be more precise, but like 5 extra rainbow lands is what I meant. But yeah, so we have the 3 Saheelis, which I was able to do some pretty impressive stuff with Saheeli plus Primetime and stuff like that in order to basically overwhelm my opponent. And I think that my opponent had like Resolve Hogaak and they have like a bunch of dudes in play, and I was still able to like break through because I just got so many Titan triggers, and it was just like a little bit too much for my opponent to try to keep up with. So this version is definitely more promising than it looks. We have a couple of finales that we can, of course, go fetch Felled Guardian with, which is a very easy infinite combo, obviously. But yeah, I made some other changes. Like I added Fire Spout instead of Kozilek's Return. I think that this card is just better. I just think that the 3 damage, like that third point of damage is very important in Modern. But everything else is pretty much the same list that we run the last time, honestly. I don't think I made significant changes besides what I just explained. So yep, we're just going to fire up a league. And of course, thanks everybody for hanging out today. If you want to help support the stream, you can hit that follow button You can get notified whenever I go live, or you can subscribe with that link over there, which will give you access to these sweet emotes, as well as my sideboard guide, which you can access by joining my Discord channel. That very first link over there is my Discord channel. The second one is the Amulet Discord. So you can join any of those channels, which are great resources if you are interested in Amulet content. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can use it with that link. Welcome, Jesus. How you doing? Nice to see you in chat today. If you want to follow me, subscribe on YouTube, you can do so for free with that link, and that's my YouTube channel. I upload all of my streams there. And finally, we are very, very close to fulfilling my donation goal, which you can see right there on the screen. If I manage to hit my goal, I will be going to GB Vegas, very, very likely playing Amulet, obviously. And yep, if I see anybody there, please make sure you come and say hi. Where are we? Amulet Sahili? Oh yeah, one more important thing about the donations. You can see that I'm playing some interesting decks today. And the reason for that is because these are donation decks. So if you make any donation of $12 or more, then I will play through a league with any list of your choosing. How did the Gala stream go? We 2-3'd. The deck was very, very bad, of course, to the surprise of nobody. But Golos was, it was better than I thought. I thought it was gonna be like 100% meme, and it turns out that it's actually maybe like 60-70% meme. Like, it had some situations where it actually did some cool, interesting things. So right now I'm updating the stream decker. That's why I'm going through this. But we're still waiting for a match though, so called it. So stream decker and modern Amulet Sahili. All right. And this is a donation deck list for Renji, who donated to the stream, which I really, really appreciate it. We're getting very close, actually, to hitting my donation goal, so I really appreciate everybody's support. This is actually a fine hand, and this is, I guess, one of the reasons, one of those situations where Gracer is actually nice, and why I think it's actually a fine inclusion in this version of the deck specifically. Even if I don't like it overall, I think in this particular list, it's not horrendous. Yeah, this is pretty bad. The good thing is I can guess Sahili anyway, but yeah, we're tight and flooded here a little bit. Just know what we want to be. 2/2 Neo from that account. Fair enough. Yep, fair enough. Like this deck, I think it's a fun splash. Oh, you're talking about the Sahili version? I definitely agree with the Sahili version. I think it's much better than it seems at first look. I think it's much better than it seems at first look. This is... So I can top this to stop myself from dying. I think I kind of have to, right? I can prevent myself from dying, but that means that I'm gonna be super far away from these titans. Hopefully this Sahili will gain me some life. Are you updating the Vegas bar? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. It updates automatically. It's through Streamlabs. In fact, there was a donation by Renji, as I was saying earlier, which is why I'm playing the current deck that I'm playing right now, which was very generous, and it really boosted the goal. Like we were kind of almost there, honestly. I very much appreciate the support. It's getting hot in here, so I'm gonna leave for 1 second and we'll be right back. I'm just gonna turn on the AC. There you go. Not dead? Not dead, cool. Okay. Saheeli is dead though. Interesting that they chose to kill the Saheeli instead of putting me down to 4 or 3, I don't know. I guess they're afraid of like dying to the combo. So I guess it makes sense. As long as I don't have a Reveler here, hopefully these explosives will buy me like a reasonable amount of time. Renji Guys is like an amazing human being. Oh yeah, he is. Don't worry about it. How would it interact if you play the EE for 1 and then copy it with Saheeli? Would the copy still have the counter, allow you to keep the original? No, it would not, Neos, unfortunately. And as I just said, if my opponent doesn't have a Reveler, I might win. Well, I guess they did, so. Yikers. I think it's... I honestly can't see it. Like, if you give me a second, I can let you know. Because I need to actually check in Streamlabs, because it's too small in my... it's too small in my... Yeah, 278 is the number. 278. But even if I make it all, if I don't make it all the way to 400, even if I make it to like, I don't know, like 330 or something like that, that's probably gonna be enough anyway. Okay, so we just die. And we're dying because my opponent has Faithless Looting and Lava Dart in the graveyard, so. Still don't find lands. Womp womp. We want Fire Spouts, we want Explosives, we want Rex Sage, because my opponent will be for sure be bringing in Blood Moon. Side out some paths. One pact. Do I want Saheeli or do I not want Saheeli? I'm kind of torn about it, honestly. I guess Fairy the Guardian is just okay. Like, it's just a 1/4, right? Yeah, I know, Richard, but like that's the way that Streamlabs does it. I don't know. it's just the way that it does it. What do I want to do? We can take out one Vestige. I'd rather have access to Aether Hub because of Path instead of Vestige, because it gives me more flexibility in terms of when to cast my instance. I do like the Gracers in this matchup. I think I'm just gonna shave a little bit on the Saheelis. Just because this is uncastable under Moon, unfortunately. I can see doing something like this. Yeah, something like this. Oh, I guess we do want Bujuki Bog, never mind. Yeesh. Yeah, we definitely want the Bog. What can I take out for it? Maybe Sunhome? Yeah, I can see that. Like, it's not that I need to like double strike and stuff. I can easily get through. Turn to Saheeli. I like this. Yeah, it's awkward that I cannot like sequence this the other way around, because Vestige with Amulet would help me to cast a Healy on turn 2 while still uh, while not having to play out a bounce land. Why Fountain instead of Kavira? Because we actually need more. Like, we actually care about the untapped sources. Because we have like, we can play like Simic or whatever on turn 2, and then on turn 3 we have more untapped sources to help cast this a Healy. Like, we do care about the untapped sources a fair amount with this version of the deck. OP, are you there? There they are. Well, I guess I cannot. Yeah, now that I think about it, I cannot Sahelion too. That was dumb. I think I should have played T-West tapped on turn 1. Well, I guess now we can. Man, the swings in this game. The swings in this game have been crazy. Play Vestige. We can float red, and now we can cast a Healy. We can make a copy. That's funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I kind of like the Colony Garden, honestly. I am just like desperate for a land more than anything else. So Colony just fits the bill, and it gives me a little bit of value. So and this is the nice thing about playing a Planeswalker like Saheeli in this version of the deck. Is just like, my opponent is probably going to use some number of resources, A, to kill my blocker, B, to try to, like, it will gain me at least 4 life, maybe more, depending on how my opponent triggers prowess and stuff. So it's definitely nice to be able to, you know, play this stuff against these aggro decks like Burn, because it just forces them to. It gives me an increasing advantage, or it forces my opponent to sequence their spells in kind of awkward ways. Yeah, we didn't have green because we used the green for Gracer. Oh, I guess that you're right. Yeah, I guess that you're right. So I guess I block here. No, I guess I block here, right? No, I block here because if my opponent was to kill the Gracer, they need to sack a land. So that seems like good value. Like, I kind of don't care about this Saheeli dying. But yeah, I think that you're right, Kularu. Another Gracer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I guess, right? So any land gives me Titan mana, and my opponent cannot Blood Moon me this turn. So I just need to draw any land at all. Gracer has been doing work this match. This game, I guess. So regarding the Ursa tweet, which version do you prefer, Karn or no Karn, and why? So Eternal. Eternal. I got it. Eternal. Honestly, I played 5 matches with the Karn version and 5 matches with the other like bug version, and I 5-0'd with both of them. So I don't have a large enough sample size to answer that question in a meaningful way. And also, like, both versions seemed kind of busted. Like, again, if they sack another land, I'm very happy about this outcome. I just really like both versions. I think the Ursa version might just be the truth. In fact, I'm going to, if I go to Vegas, I am going to definitely be looking into trying to get the pieces for the deck for sure. Like, I am seriously considering just like building it in paper and just to have access to it. What happened here? We exiled a mountain and a Morphos. It doesn't really matter though, because Prime Time is here. Let's think. So we can get a bounce land. It's also nice that we don't need to worry about Moon. That's kind of sweet. One, two, three, four, five, six. I don't think there's a correct way to do this that would allow me to transmute. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, there actually is a way that allows me to transmute. So we're going to leave blue floating, and we're going to do it this way. Primeval Titan, yes. Garrison plus Stronghold. Haste. Just gonna bounce the T-West. Swing. Yes, we're sitting pretty at 14. I don't think I'm very afraid of what my opponent has to do. So 1. So that would be the second land. Then my opponent will have 1, 2, 3, 4 spells in the graveyard. 1, 2, 3, 4 spells in the graveyard. So I'm trying to see whether I should like do Simic plus T-West or I should bog my opponent. I think that Simic plus T-West is going to be better. Swing, take 8. Transmute for another Primeval Titan. Pass the turn. We don't have Cabrera, we have Fountain, sake of. For us, I currently is testing the 4-color from the season I'm liking, but you made me curious about the current version. Oh yeah, I mean, if you're watching this stream, you probably know that I'm kind of like obsessed with Karn because I think it's a freaking sweet card. So I saw a Karn version at 5.0 and I had to try it. So that's basically like the reality of the situation, honestly. Wow. Hopefully my opponent doesn't have a gut shot. But if they don't attack now, I know for a fact they don't have a gut shot. No gut shots, cool. One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool, cool, cool. Green. So we're going to leave red floating here. Yes. Gemstone. Stronghold is already there. So we want to do Gemstone Bojuka Bog. Yeah. Bog you. Don't need to worry about Reveler anymore. Haste. White. Swing. Yes. We're gonna do Fountain, Vesuva. And Forest. Because I think that the only way that I lose this game is if my opponent goes land Bloodmoon. So this guarantees that I cannot die, basically. I'm gonna play the Karn list on Friday. Yeah, it was pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. The one thing that I was not sure, so for people that are wondering, I 5-0'd with this list and I 5-0'd with this list, and I posted about both. The current list was pretty sweet. I am not 100% sure whether the lattice is worth it. What it was nice is that once you go infinite, like I was playing against somebody that was not like scooping, and he said, I have outs to your combo, and I'm like, I had already shown them Karn, and I told them, well, I'm going to like play Karn and lattice you this turn, and they're like, oh, okay, and they conceded. So that is the nice part. But if you're playing in paper, you know, once you go infinite, it's not like in Moto where you need to like do this never-ending loop and you eventually get tired or you might time out or stuff like that. So it makes it less worth it. I sided out the double strike land. That's why I didn't go for double strike. We're keeping this hand. This hand has it's a very, very strong start. And I think that the way that I'm going to sequence things here, it's going to be... I'm trying to see whether there's any way that I can try to hold up mana to path my guy. I think I'm just going to do this, which is... Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to hold the Amulet in hand. I'm going to hold the Amulet in hand. This just seems better. And now, turn 2, I can play Amulet, play Sanctuary, and get some extra value. So I'm going to do play Amulet, play Sanctuary. I am trying to play around Blood Moon to the best of my ability, basically. So now we Gracer, and we play out the Aether Hub. And now I'm going to be able to either path my opponent's dude or path my own guy, depending on what's best. Actually, maybe I should have. Oh. We're pathing my Gracer. I think I'm going to path them. Yep. Been meaning to ask why they have. You see it right now. We actually have a very, very greedy mana base. Ugh. Alright, please don't have Blood Moon, I guess. Please don't have Blood Moon. Please don't have Blood Moon. Please don't have it. Please, no Moon. I can't watch. I can't watch. Yes. Okay, no Moon, no Moon, no Moon. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Blister Coil weird. Soul Scar Mage. Alright, path this guy. We definitely want to stay at a healthy 10. Alright, dope. Vesuvius in hand. Awkward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my opponent has regular mana, which is terrible news for me. Prime time, yes. Garrison, Stronghold. Haste. Yeah, probably wants to hub. Go to combat, attack, and I think I'm gonna do Bog plus Skull. No, I think I'm gonna do Bog plus Soulherder West. The only bad thing about this is that I'm not gonna be able to transmute, which really sucks. But I think I need to play around my opponent destroying my board. Yeah. My opponent has only one card left in hand. I'm going to hedge, like so. Thank you for the thoughts. You're very welcome. I got the pieces and built it in paper, and sometimes I miss something to end game on the spot with the infinite Ursa combo. I tried the gear report, but I didn't like it so much. Wanted to try something else, and I think that Karn is a way to gain that finisher. Yes, for sure. But it can be very awkward in some matchups. Like against like Hogaak and stuff, I just sided it out. Against like the vast majority of the aggro decks, you just side it out and you bring in like your earlier interaction instead. Like you bring in like the fourth copy of Thopter Foundry and the third one of Sword of the Meek. You bring in the Snare Bridge, the Tormal Crypt. So it's definitely an interesting angle of attack. I'm not entirely sold on it, but it's definitely interesting. And we just won that game. Cool. I can see how people play this deck in an E-Tron meta. Chelson 1 should be an instant concede. Yeah, it kind of is. I will be right back. I will go to the bathroom and I will be back real quick. Don't go anywhere. All right, here we go. He's somewhere he isn't on the horror normally. I think we saw the Reveler game 1, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we saw the Reveler game 1. I gotta update that record. Much better. Much better. Oh, I have this thing right in the middle of the screen. Yep. This list is much better than I think it is. I think. I don't know, it just somehow I just keep doing well with it. Yeah, I like this hand. So how are we gonna sequence things? We can do turn 1 Grazer into Sanctuary, turn 2 Coalition Relic, and then on the following turn we're gonna be able to Azusa plus Transmute. And that will set up a turn 4 Primeval Titan. Snow covered plains. Periphery nodes. Well, I guess this changes things. Because now it's just better for me to play out the Azusa. Attack with Gracer for value. And now it destroys the Gracer. We're doing great, Danako. We play the Anacho, I guess. We played a very bad list to start the day, and now we're playing a more reasonable list, which is kind of cool. Which is this Saheeli list. So we're going to transmute for prime time, play a land, pass the turn, swing for 1. So now Azusa's gonna die, so is the Periphery Nodes. Next. I guess I don't want a suppression field. Yeah, okay, so that works. There we go. Alright, so its ability to unless their mana abilities. So it's gonna cost us 4 to haste, and it's gonna cost us 5 to transmute. What if we do blue? I think I wanna put a prime time into play this turn. We are not gonna be able to haste this Titan though, unfortunately. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're 1 mana short. Oh no, wait, we actually have exact mana. That's cool. So 1, 2, 3 to transmute for Pact. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that's duh. Remember what I just said about transmuting costing more? Yeah, it still does. It still does. Yes. What are we getting here? Yeah, Simic T-West sounds about right. We're not gonna be able to do much this turn, but that is fine, because we're setting up for transmute on the next turn and another transmute on the following turn. Yeah, like most of these enchantments that my opponent is playing out don't really matter. Yeah, we can get EE at any time we want. So I think I'm more interested in setting up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's gonna be 5, 6 mana. So they're 1 mana away from what's his name? The thing is, I think I'm gonna get the Pact of Negation here, because I don't want my opponent to know that I have explosives in hand. Because if they know that I have explosives in hand, then they can simply... Yeah, this costs 2 now. Okay, good to know. If they know that I have explosives in hand, they can just Nevermore for explosives. And that would be very problematic. Oh, one thing that I just realized though is... Yeah, I guess I didn't think this through, didn't I? Yeah, this should be another Summoner's Pact. Like, I forgot that this prime time is gone now. That was dumb. I'm not sure for pronunciation. All right, sweet, good to know. So now we have the EE that we can blow up at a moment's notice, but I kind of messed it up by not getting a Titan here. I forgot that this is a card now. Leyline doesn't do anything. Yeah, I kind of messed this up, honestly. Yeah, that was bad. Solemnity. I guess I need to pack this. Enduring Ideal. Alright, they got me. They got me. Yeah, I punted this game by not getting another Titan there. That was actually pretty bad. If we draw a prime time here, we can get there though. That is not a prime time. Yep. This is bad. All right, we're gonna do things better for game 3. We're gonna do things the correct way instead of the bad way. I want Relic out. I think I want everything else though. I don't want the fountain. And that's it. Because I feel like I still want to have access to this combo in case my opponent does like the thingy where they play that that card. Can't remember the name. All right, here we go again. We're gonna keep this. Gracer on 1. Philidan Guardian. We can blink the Gracer. How much value is that? Correct answer is not that much. It's definitely not that much value. Redundant Azusa is just miserable. That's a miserable draw. Yep. Really is bad. It really is bad. Get Sanctuary here. Yep. Not looking great here. Not looking great at all. Yeah, I don't think I want to overextend into with Failure Guardian though. Yeah, I just can't cast anything. I just have to attack for 1 and be very sad about my situation. Okay. And these draws have been truly miserable. At least that one's, yeah, this is fine. I don't care about this. All right, there we go. There we go. What happened there? I guess we don't go, huh? I guess we don't go. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. Also, I just realized this stops explosives. That's kind of a big deal. I guess I'll need to pact and then Chef Dillon, thank you for the follow. Yeah, so I think that I'm going to play Titan first. T-West, Garrison. And then I'm going to need to pact for Sage, destroy the Solemnity, then pact for explosives to answer the unlife. Okay, so you don't lose the game for having zero less life. As long as you have zero less life, all damage is up to you as Lord Soulherder effect. Players can't get counters. Okay, so we can still deal them damage, right? I'm not mistaken. We can still deal them damage. So let's do that. Oh, I'm so dumb. Why did I do this? I had to pick the other land. Yeah, this is just me not being clean. Like I'm talking about how how this messes me up, and then I make the dumb mistake. I should have gotten Crumbling Vestige. That is the land that does it. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be Simic Tularia. Transmute. We're first transmuting for Pact of Negation, and then we're gonna be transmuting for Engineered Explosives on my next turn. Okay, so this is uncounterable, so they're gonna get to do this. Form of the Dragon. They go down to 5. Okay, now I pact for Sage. Sage the Solemnity. Oh, creatures without flying can't attack. I forgot about that part. I guess that was a relevant part. Man, I've really been making a lot of mistakes this game. I've really been making a ton of mistakes this game. This is pretty frustrating, honestly. Can't attack, so we pass. So what do I need to draw here? Yes. Okay. I guess if I find Nissa here, I can win. Nissa, no, Saheeli. If I find Saheeli, I can win because I can blink the Rex Age. Bingo. Yeah, we just win now, right? So we copy the Sage, blink, kill form of the dragon, transmute, make explosives on 3, and win. This is how we do it. Yeah. All right, we got there. We got there. Mistakes were made. I'm not gonna lie there. Mistakes were made, but we got there. Yes. And we do have the explosives. So, what can we get here? Anything? Whatever. Right, so now they should go to like minus this. Yeah, we could have double stricken. I like this better because it really shows my opponent how bad their deck is. There's some extra BM included in this play, you know. Just winning to state-based effects is just a different kind of. It's a different kind of swag, you know. Yeah, I think there's a lot of value in winning with state-based effects. I think it's pretty cool. Do I want to change sideboarding? I don't like Carling Garden, so we're going to play something else instead. Cavern of Soul Dice, I guess, just because it's a green source. That's pretty much it. I think you shouldn't have killed the Solemnity. If you killed the Unlife, that would have been enough, right? So by killing the Solemnity, I can enable my explosives to be good again. Like I can enable the activations. So I think that it, yeah. I mean, I guess that it doesn't work on walkers, right? So yeah, it's basically the same thing. The mistake was to not kill the form of the dragon. That one was definitely the mistake. After that, the order in which we destroy the other two, it's pretty irrelevant. But we definitely need to destroy the form of the dragon first. Have you had a good one? What do you take into consideration to decide the 3 trinket mage plus 1 coalition relic or 2 and 2? It's just a matter of how I feel. Like right now, I like more trinket mages because coalition relic is not as important as. I think I'm gonna keep this, by the way. So basically, coalition relic is important when like stuff like Blood Moon is popular, when Damping Sphere is popular, when that's the way that your opponent is attacking you, then coalition relic becomes much better. Right now, the way that whoops, I guess it doesn't matter. It's kind of the same. No, it actually does matter. Never mind. No, we're fine. We're fine. So we float a mana. Play. Oh no, actually missequence there. Yeah, we should have floated a mana, play the Gracer, bounce, and yeah. Now we're gonna play this Stabbed Yeah, I was thinking about the trinket mage situation, and I missed sequence here. But I should have been able to play the second gracer. That's all it comes down to, really. Greater Aromancy, you got it. What was I saying? Man, multitasking is really hard for me. in case you haven't noticed yet, I really struggle with multitasking. We're talking about Trinket Mage. Yeah, so Trinket, right now, the way that our opponents are attacking us is through stuff like Hogaak and like Vengevines and whatnot. So Amulet is a more important card in order to like get through what they are doing, and people are not playing stuff like Blood Moon and whatnot anymore as much. Though you still see it from time to time, especially from like the mono red Prowess deck and what stuff. Okay, so now we're gonna sequence properly. We're going to float a green. We're going to play Gracer. We're gonna play this land, bounce. Now play this for turn, and now we're gonna be able to transmute for Pact of Negation. I think Pact is better here. The only way that we get punished would be if... How can we get punished? This is other enchantment, so I can basically like destroy this. Never mind. We're still fine because now I can still transmute for explosives. Oath into Hub, I think. I could Pact for Azusa, that doesn't achieve much. So next turn I'm gonna cast my Titan. Get Simic. Yeah, I think I want to do this. I could Finale for Azusa. Is that... No. Yeah, I can Finale for Azusa. And that's actually not bad. Okay, so let's do that actually. Because it's going to allow me to transmute next turn. Or haste, if that's what I want to do. Search library for Azusa. Play this, bounce, replay. Attack with Gracer for value. On thin ice on my Azusa. That's value. Love it. Good stuff. So we can't haste anymore now, unfortunately. We can transmute, however. I like transmuting. So we're gonna do like this. We're gonna leave blue floating. Whoops. No, that's fine. Yes. T-West Simic. More blue sources. Transmute for engineered explosives. Pass the turn. Oh yeah, man, I'm just not thinking straight right now. This is fine. Today I've been making a lot of mistakes. The deck is so good it's been bailing me out, but I've been making a ton of mistakes today. Prime time. You guys are right. You guys are right. You guys are right. I'm making basic mistakes too. Like how many times have I made this play on stream, right? It's just like I'm not doing it right now. Rough. It is rough. So yeah, my opponent just concedes. It just really didn't matter. Like I was so far ahead, it didn't really matter. But But yeah, and it's funny because I'm missing like pretty easy lines. It is something that happens all the time on stream, like especially when I'm talking about something else. It's really hard for me to like think about two things at the same time. So you have definitely seen this before. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Deck's too good. Deck is too good, and it just keeps on delivering. Yes, I would like to keep this hand. Thank you very much. What's your opinion on playing 3 Silencia 1 Gruul instead of 4 Silencia to enable easier ways to haste if you draw your Boros Garrison, etc.? I think that you... How can I say this? It's way more important for you to cast your sideboard cards whenever you want them than it is for you to haste in the rare situations where you end up bouncing, you know, when you end up drawing like your Boros Garrison or whatever. And more often than not, you're able to still like engineer a way to get away with it anyway. So yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I put a really high premium in being able to cast my spells in this deck. Like it's not easy to cast your sideboard cards, honestly, with with this deck. So I like to make it as easy as possible. Okay, so I think this is just gonna be Azusa into Oath, and then we Azusa into Oath, then we see what we get. That's not good. So do I want redundant Gracer or do I want redundant Azusa? I would want redundant Amulet if I was given the option. I think I'm gonna get a redundant Azusa. And here I am. I'm floating green and Oathing again. Prime time, please. Or not. Get another Vestige and pass the turn. Like, there's no reason for me to play at the Gracer this turn. It's just like I'm not ramping into anything, so I'd rather have like the extra boost in hand if I need it. My opponent has the Tron on turn 3. I think I put a Mulligan too. I honestly didn't check. I was talking about something else. Okay, so it was just a Multo 6. We're getting Karn here. We are getting Karn here. Please make a mistake. And thank you. Please and thank you, make a mistake. Nice. Thanks for making a mistake. If we draw a prime time, we basically win. Does that count? It does count. Sweet. Thank you so much, opponent, for playing bad. So we don't have a Ghost Quarter though, right? Ugh, yikes. Yeah, opponent should have taken Amulet. Should get to see some. So he did. Yeah, yeah, gamer guy. We're currently 2-0. Saheeli Titan just keeps overperforming over and over again. Okay, so we did draw the finale. I'm not slow rolling my opponent. I'm just going over my options. So I would like to play around stuff. This would be a very straightforward turn if I had access to Ghost Quarter in the sideboard. Unfortunately, I do not. So I'm trying to figure out what is the best course of action for me. And I'm trying to think, and I think that I can actually Titan, and I can attack with Azusa at the Karn, so they can only plus, which doesn't matter. And I think that thanks to the Gracer, I am also able to get Pact of Negation. Is that correct? So we play Vestige. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all my mana. I use everything. I get Titan. I get haste plus I get haste, and then on the attack trigger I get Simic Toleria. I bounce the other Simic. I have Simic in hand. I use green to make Gracer. Yeah, so the math checks out. All right, cool. Cool. And I think I'm going face. Like, I could attack the Karn, but if the Karn pluses, I just exile the redundant Azusa, so it doesn't... Like, the Karn is not really doing anything. Bounce. Boom. Do I want to hold the Simic in hand? I guess I want to... Yeah, I want to do this. So, Finale. For 6. Search library. Prime time. Trigger. We'll get our haste lands. We haste prime time. Bounce garrison. Yeah. Attack Karn liberated. No! So brutal. Found the perfect line. Found the perfect line. And then I misclick. Yep. That line was going to win the game. I just pack the Ugin, I untap, and I win. I don't know what's going on today. I really don't know what's going on today, but I really don't know what's going on today. Like, we should have won this game easily. After we found the correct line, we should have won this game super easily. It's so frustrating. Yeah, it's... I don't know. I don't really know. I just don't know what to say. I guess it's just what happens sometimes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I draw a Titan, I can still win, but I need to draw the Titan this turn. And now I really shoot myself in the foot. Shot myself in the foot. Now my opponent gets to untap with Karn. Probably play another threat. Oh, it's so frustrating. We should have been able to easily win this game. I'm gonna count this game as a win. Like even if we lose, I'm gonna count it as a win. Yeah, I know. It's just annoying. It's just annoying to like to lose a game that you are like just winning, just based on a misclick. Like it was the previous one were just like, okay, I'm dumb, you know. The previous one are just like I'm just dumb and I'm like not playing tight. This one is just like I found the perfect line. I went through all the hoops. I can play literally around anything that my opponent can do, barring Ulamog, and then I messed it up on the execution. Amulet 2.0 ended up going 2-3, and it was as bad as expected. It was as bad as expected. Yeah, this is not gonna make it, and I don't want to show them this Achille. All right, let's take a breather. Let's take out all the bad cards and bring in good cards and submit. Did you ever activate Golos? I activated it once. It was very, very win more and very, very cool. I flipped an Amulet and 2 lands, which is extremely expected, right? Like, we're playing a deck that, like, you activate Golos and, like, 30, like, more than that, like, 50% of your deck or more is just blanks. Anasha with that donation. That's so cool. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the support, my friend. Let me read your... I'm using your cyber guide and I felt like sub wasn't enough and I wanted to thank you properly. So yeah, thanks for your work and your content. I love it. Oh, thank you so much, Anasha. I really, really appreciate it. If you want me to play any list, like any 75 of your choosing, feel free to let me know. Send me a PM on the Discord or wherever you want, and we can make it happen for sure. If there's anything cool that you want to see. And yeah, we're getting dangerously close to Vegas, baby. Vegas, baby. So next turn we're gonna be able to play Azusa and Oath of Nissa. It would be cool, like if we are going to draw a bad card, let's say a land. It would be cool if that land were a Semi-Growth Chamber, because at least that would enable me to use Pact of Negation. That's really fancy. I'm bringing your MSL 75 to Birmingham this weekend, so maybe getting the last look at it before leaving. Oh yeah, sounds great. Sounds great. Let's do that. We can make that happen for sure. And would you want to see it tomorrow, or when would it be best for you? I always like it, you know, whenever I play in a donation list, if the person who donated is actually, you know, able to catch it live. That's actually quite an annoying dismember, not gonna lie. It's gonna be a pretty massive tempo hit, honestly. Hopefully it's not enough that we can't recover, but yeah, my opponent looks like they are about to Tron me. Tomorrow is fine. All right, sweet, awesome. Yeah, well, we're definitely gonna run it through League. Interesting that they bring in this member against me. I mean, it was great there, but I don't know. I would imagine they have better cards to bring in, like Thought-Knot Seers and whatnot. That is a card that I'm actually afraid of my opponent having. Okay, Oath of Nissa into Simic Growth. Um, so many gracers. Please don't Tron me. Please don't Tron me. Alright, there's a GQ. The good thing is that if they GQ me, that means that they can't Tron me next turn, and if they Tron me, they can't GQ me, so this is kind of awkward for them. And if they Ghost Quarter the Ghost Quarter, that means that I can hold a Pact, which is pretty good for us. Why did they not GQ there? I don't know. I don't know what they are trying to Ghost Quarter. Like I honestly would have expected them to Ghost Quarter my Ghost Quarter in response to the trigger. But that is not what happened somehow. We don't have ramming up in the sideboard. I kind of miss ramming up. Alright, so they go for the expedition map, which makes sense. Go for the tower, and now I'm going to go Quarter the mine. And here we have double Pact of Negation. I think I'm just gonna get like a bunch of blue sources here. Just to make sure that my opponent cannot... that's annoying. Does that change anything? I can't double strike. I mean I can, but that's not enough to kill them. So I think I get Bounce Land Tolaria, and I bounce the Turf, and I replay it as a copy of Ghost Squatter. That's a sweet play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So we attack. Yes. Tolaria, Simic. Bounce this. Deal some damages. Play Amulet. Play Vesula. Copy your Ghost Quarter. And draw step. We're gonna destroy the tower now. Actually, we're not. We're gonna force them to have a land, because if we destroy the tower here, that gives them O Stone mana. I guess they still have O Stone mana, but there's the O Stone. This is fine. I guess that now we're going to draw step, destroy the tower. No, I destroy the tower because this is the one that they fetch for, right? Like I know this, they fetch for this, so this is one that they're missing unless they naturally drew it this turn or the previous turn. Wormcoil is the most beatable of their threats, but I have 2 pacts, so like I want to make sure that Like I don't want to die to this worm coil clocking me with a pact in my hand. You know what I'm saying? Or like with 2 packs in my hand or whatever. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for the Sanctuary here. I could find this a Healy, but I think, unless my opponent is playing Surgical against me, Titan is just what's like the best way to kill them. And now if my opponent does have a Worm Coil, I think I do let it resolve. Let me think. So 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I could pact it if I wanted to. That one certainly resolves. Yeah, so it's like Healy isn't bad, but it has the problem that it doesn't guarantee me a Titan, right? And if it were a Felidar Guardian, at least I can like blink my Oath and I get a redraw at it. So we have the Pact of Negation. So I think I want to force them to use the GQ, right? Oh, tapped wrong. Probably not gonna matter. But I definitely tapped wrong here. My opponent needs to go squad army here, otherwise they just lose. Yep. Well played. Probably not going to matter, but that was still the correct play. Sylvan's Crying resolves. I am not afraid of anything they can find here. Now we pay for our pact. We can basically counter whatever they are able to put together. So making sure that I have plenty of blue. We're gonna set up the next Primeval Titan. And we could cast it right now. I don't think I want to. If they have Tron, they can like Mog me and exile both Titans, and then I pack the Mog. Yeah, them having destroyed the Stronghold, of course, is very awkward. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pact right now. And get a better forest. This is awkward if my opponent has Oblivion Stone. But that's pretty much about it. So they need Trumpies into Mog, and they can... Can they kill me? I don't think they can kill me. Like, they would still need more. Oh, my opponent going out in style. Good. Yeah, and this is why I don't think that this member is very good in the matchup, why I was a little bit surprised that they would bring it in. Yeah, so we should have won this match, but I gave my opponent... basically handed them the game for no reasons, so we're going to go to game 3. All right, let's see a sweet hand. This is not a hand that can be Tron, realistically speaking. This one... Kinda, actually. Yeah. Yeah, this one is decent against Tron, actually. Oh, I forgot I need to bottom something. That's right. Oh. So I have the combo here. Does that mean I bottom the Gracer? I think it does. Yeah, I think it does. So we're gonna go turn 1 Amulet off the Gemstone Mine. And that is because if I find a Civic Growth Chamber, I can actually cast a Helion too. Thanks for the excellent stream. Oh, you're very welcome, Seikot. Opponent moves to 5. That's another way to cast a Helion turn 2. Sweet. Please don't turn 3 Tron me. Right, so... Blue... Red, and 1. Saheeli. It's kind of funny also that this is the first time that we're showing them the card, so my opponent must be like, say what? We bottom that stinky forest and ping my opponent for 1. Got him. Maybe we can draw Feather Guardian here. That would be sexy. Can you imagine if we draw Guardian here? Never lucky. Just never lucky, huh? So I can only make 4 mana. I can only make 4 mana. I can set up for a Titan next turn. I think that's what I'm going to do. What if I Finale for Sloth? I can Finale for Sloth. That takes 3 mana. I make... So, land drop 1, 2, 3. Sloth 1, 2. Copy Sloth 3, 4, 5. I'm 1 mana short with Sloth. Ah, that's crazy. Oh, I can copy Amulet. I can copy Amulet. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah. God damn it. Why do I see the line? Why do I see the line the second right after I click on the other thing? God damn it. Yeah, I could have finaled for Cat, or I could just like gotten lethal with Prime Time. I'm just giving away. I'm just giving away win percentage to my opponents, you know, because I just feel sad for them that they are playing Tron, and I just want to help them out, you know. And that's kind of sweet. Yeah, we still win, but so we have 2 ways to win now. What do you guys want to do? I think I'm gonna copy the Amulet, just cast it Prime Time, because that plays around Dismember, which my opponent could very easily have. So I think we're just gonna copy Amulet. Boom. And again, playing around Dismember. That's why we're doing it like this. So I can Prime Time. I'm trying to think if I can haste and I can finale. Excuse me. If I can both haste and finale for Guardian. I guess I can't. Right? Because I am gonna be using 6. I haste, that's 4 mana, and I only have 1 green. So yeah, no. Yeah, but I also want to haste my prime time, right? Yeah, so I think. Well, no, actually, yeah, yeah, I finale for second Titan, right? I get double bounce land here, and then I finale for a second Titan. Yeah, so that's definitely a play. Um, all right, sweet. We found the line. Hopefully this time I don't mess it up. So we prime time, and this way we can very easily play around my opponent having a dismember. So we get double bounce. I gave you a shot, opponent. Why didn't you kill me? I gave you game 1, and then I gave you again. I tried to give you game 3 as well, and you didn't get there. I keep forgetting that you can Sahili an artifact. Search library. Primeval Titan. Yes. Garrison. Stronghold. Sahili is kind of sweet, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's... You get to do some nasty things, honestly. Yeah, I couldn't make cats. Because I needed the double green, so I needed to find like green bounce lands with this. So we only get to hit for 32 here, unfortunately. We can only 32 our opponent. Let's do turf gemstone. White. Sun home. T-West. Float. Double strike. Double strike. I also love how my opponent is like, I don't know if they're like expecting me to time out or something, but they are just F6'd over there, just doing nothing. All the 2-1s. I have a feeling this is going to be a list that will just go into a normal rotation to stream. I honestly would not be surprised. My favorite part about this is that there's so many lines that I don't know. So like stuff like this that I'm figuring out as I go, which is like that lethal that I missed, for example. The fact that there's these lines that are just not I'm not used to seeing, because like in a lot of lines you just see them, right? Like I've been playing the deck for so long that I just know that when certain situation comes up, I'm like, yeah, this is lethal, or I only need this to get lethal, and that kind of stuff. But Sahili opens so many more avenues. Sahili just opens so many more avenues that I'm not aware of, and that I am like not familiar with at all. So I just find myself I kind of love when I find myself losing lethal because there's like a very very cool line that I could have done that I wasn't able to like think of or figure out. So this is the list that I've been having the most fun with lately. The same as when actually the opposite of with the druid list, which I thought was the best position, but I didn't like playing it. This is one that I don't think if I'm well positioned or this if it's well positioned or not, but I just really enjoy playing it. Like the fact that I just keep finding myself messing up is kind of exciting to me. Turn 4 Titan on the draw. I like that we have Eternal Lands. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep, and I'm gonna bottom the redundant Azusa. Hopefully we find like uh-oh. Should have kept that Azusa. What was I thinking? Oh no, we're fine. I mean, we're not fine. We're probably dead, but it makes like bottoming the second Azusa not as bad. Truly hated the Seer Druid version. I was not a fan either. I just did not find it interesting. I just didn't have a lot of fun while I was playing that list. But yeah, this hand is probably just way too slow against the Hogaak. We're probably gonna die here. Went back to your old body, a Silver Golem. Yeah. That is like actually my favorite version of Amulet. I enjoy Karn so much. So they have a Blood Crypt in hand. Again, it's not like the best version of the deck or anything like that. It just isn't. But I just have, I don't know, just like the play patterns that it creates, like the possibilities that it opens. I really enjoy playing that version of the deck. I don't know how I did it, but I beat Hogaak 2 out of the 3 times I played versus this weekend at the GB. Nice, Ios. That's crazy. I don't have a horrendous matchup against the Hogaak. I just don't think it's a very good matchup. I actually think it's a horrible matchup, but I don't have that terrible of a record either, personally. You know what? That's actually not terrible. So now we can do green. I can play Azusa, and I can place the forest first to give me a land that doesn't have a trigger. And I can this way guarantee that I resolve the oath, even through an Assassin's Trophy or whatever. Is my opponent gonna trophy me here? Because that would be great. Ah, they are not. Just fetched. They just fetched for no reason whatsoever. I guess. I wonder why they didn't fetch a tapped duel. Weird. Not having Bog in the main deck really gonna hurt us this game. Really gonna hurt us. Still have to lose against Hogaak. I have lost plenty of times. Like the deck sometimes does some really busted things. Maybe gonna happen here. Yeah, they shocked. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Please, no Hogaak. Please, no Hogaak. Yes. Because next turn, 3 Vengevines are gonna be coming at me, so. So, best possible draw here is Amulet. It's not Amulet. Does that mean I can haste? No, it doesn't. No, it does not. So we're going to... Next turn, my opponent is going to be able to grow this dude to massive proportions. And also get back 3 Vengevines. I really miss you, Bog. This would be game over, right? If we had Bojuki Bog, we just bog them and we win the game. I can't even haste this turn to set up lethal next turn. pretty bad. Pretty bad. Can I set up... Can I set up like a way to survive plus a transmute for Sun Home in order to attack for lethal? Is there any way that I can set that up? I feel like I need to get Kalni here. I guess I can make 3 blockers. So I can Kalni plus Vesuva copy in Simic. Bounce. No, I can't. Yeah, so we're getting Kalni. Now the question is, do we get Garrison or do we get... Like, what else do we get? I think that I get Garrison, because if my opponent gets careless, I can kill them. But in order to kill them, I need to hold this vestige in hand, because that's gonna be my blue. Man, this is hard. Any reason to why Bog is in the sideboard, not in the main? Yes, we're playing a different list, which you can check out here, which is playing Saheeli. So we want to make sure that we can cast Saheeli early and often. And something needs to give, right? Like, so that's why we're playing 3 Vestiges and 2 Aether Hubs. Just because the mana requirement is Saheeli are so rough. We're only playing 2 basic forests. Okay, so we do this, we get some more blockers. My opponent, let's say, I'm gonna get 2 Colony Gardens. Let's say that I think I want to attack this turn, actually. My opponent's gonna bring back 3 vines next turn. I can chump 1 with 1 plant, chump this with the other plant. I'm gonna take 4, 8, 10. I guess I can block 1 of the vines here. But I don't think I want to block with the Azusa. So since the Azusa isn't blocking, I want to make sure that I attack. And this way I can, yeah. So now my opponent will need to be very, very savvy and basically not attack with one of the bench vines. Otherwise I can set up lethal through a Wayfinder blocking or Stitcher Supplier. If they find a Hogaak, that's GG's. But if they don't, then I might be able to set up a lethal attack next turn. I've been playing with the red version of this deck with no Oath. I think the mana is good enough to skip Oath. What do you think? I disagree. I don't think it's very good. Okay, so my opponent has the Nuts, I think. Like they just found the 4th Vengevine. Oh. Okay, yeah, so this is, I cannot beat this, right? So, okay. Even if I had left the Azusa back to block, my opponent had lethal. They just, like, milled all 4 Vengevines. Alright, Bojuki Bog, please get in here. Tormod Script, same. Path to Exiles. And Pact of Negation out. I think I want 1 forest at least. I think I'm gonna take out one Vestige. I want the hubs because of Path. So we're gonna take out 1 Vestige. I'm gonna take out 1 Collision Relic. Three cards to cut. What have I been cutting against the Hogaak? I think I've been keeping the Saheelis, if I'm not mistaken. But if you didn't need path and play Botanical Sanctum, it's really easy to cast a Healy. Well, the thing is that you do need path. Like, Hogaak is by far the best and most played deck in the metagame. So you can't really not play path. Yeah, white is really only for path. I mean, I guess it casts the Failure Guardian as well, right? But Failure Guardian, blink my bog. That is so cute. That is so adorable. All right. Ugh. I'm gonna keep and I'm gonna lose. You stay down to 27 lines, you still win racers. Yeah, they block, I guess. Top Black Eye with that Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back to that Primetime Stronghold. You are our 4th subscriber today. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. Opponent moves to 6. Nice. The only thing better than Asusa there would have been Bojuka Bog. But Asusa is kind of pretty key there, honestly. The only bad thing is that I'm gonna need to play my Sanctuary on turn 2 because I don't have green mana for her. Awkward. Pretty awkward. Hopefully this is a Thoughtseize. Ugh. Sad. So very sad. So next turn we Fountain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're 1 mana short of Titan. Ugh. So close. Probably Gak incoming. Unless they have it in hand. Also, that's one trophy list to play around. It's not bad. So they have the Gak in hand. Ugh. Fuck this. This deck is so stupid. This deck is so upsettingly stupid. Also, if I had drawn Bojuka Bog, I don't think it would have mattered. Like, at all, pretty much. You have to be kidding me. You have to be kidding me. Really? Okay, I guess we're not getting there in this one, boys. Nice move to 6. How do they still have 4 cards in hand? How do they still have 4 cards in hand? Yeah, we're just stay the board. All right. If we had had a Titan, maybe we could have stabilized. If they don't, yeah, I think we actually win. If they don't have that Thoughtseize exactly on that turn, I think we win. Because we can play a prime time, we stop the Vine, we can gain a couple of life, we can chomp with the Gracer at the Gak, and then we can go from, and then we untap, and we can healing minus on the Titan and swing for lethal. So we would have won if my opponent didn't have the nuts into Thoughtseize. Yeah, I cannot wait for the Gak to get banned. It's too absurd. It's just too absurd. It's too much. Like, you need to have some downside. You need to have, you cannot have, like, even the Neoform deck, right? Like, a Neoform deck is just, it's awful for gameplay and all that stuff, but it's inconsistent enough that it's probably not gonna be tier 1. Like, it just ruins the game, basically, but it's never gonna be that played because it's very easy to, I mean, very easy to know. It's just, it dies to itself, like, an okay amount of the time, but... Los Miriam said on the dive that these things, Bridge Titan with Chalice, Simians would be good in the Hogaak. Yeah, actually, I saw this. Emma Handy wrote an article for Star City where she talks about this. She played against, in the last round of the Pro Tour, she played against this deck. And I loved it. I loved it. The only problem that this deck has is that it plays Ren, and I don't own any Rens. They're like over 100 ticks currently, so never even buying them for that amount of money. But yeah, that list is actually super sweet. Fact that the deck can have so much power on board so quickly, actually losing 20 card advantage. Yeah, it's just. It has to get banned. It has to get banned. Good luck, don't Amulet me, says my opponent. Okay. I guess the jig is up, huh? I probably want to mulligan on this hand. You see? Significantly better hand. Keep. And we bottom the second oath. OP is on Swift Spear. Not a bad draw. Not a bad draw at all. 100% vestige on 1. Now the question is, do I Amulet or do I Oath? I think I want to Oath. Yeah, I think I want to Oath this turn because this is bad if I find exactly Azusa, right? Of course. But if I don't find Azusa, then it's like it's gonna be too awkward because then the only way for me to find green mana would be to play out my Sanctuary, which I don't want to do. We're probably gonna play it. Yeah, we're against Red Phoenix. Ooh, no second land. Okay, this is how we win this game. Sweet. Mulligan is something that I really need to learn with Titan. Yep. It's honestly one of the toughest aspects of the deck, not gonna lie. It is not easy at all to mulligan with Amulet. They can cast this, right? With the spectacle cost? I think so. Yep. That proves it. Wow, still no lands. I guess that's what happens when you play an 18 land deck, huh? Yep. I mean, this is the cost of playing 18 lands. Yeah, so I am going to cast the Saheeli this turn. And then my opponent will need to answer Saheeli or they die. Bottom that for sure. And if they focus their resources, if they like start attacking the Saheeli and stuff, then I just pact for Azusa and kill them. So I think we're looking good here. I think we're looking good. There it is. Yep. So I guess we don't only have lethal, but we have very lethal. Okay, so what's the best way to do this? I think we're just gonna make a second amulet. Grazer. My opponent is offering to concede. See how big you go. I mean, only gonna go for Double Titan. It's more efficient. Yep. Mana. More mana. Bounce. Pact. Prime time. Prime time. Boom. I guess we could have a third Titan, but we would not be able to haste it, so it's not really much of a point. Haste. Haste. Swing. Yes. Sanctuary, gemstone. Red. White. Bounce here. Yes. Sun home. Fountain. Okay. All right. I mean, of course, this game was very easy because my opponent took forever to hit their second land drop, but I think we were still gonna be fine. Our draw was just quite powerful. Chief with the big host. Welcome everybody from Squad Chief stream. We're playing some Amulet here. We are this is a donation list, so after a 13-hour stream. this is a donation league, so we're trying Saheeli in Amulet, and it's doing some sweet stuff. We're currently 3-1, and we are attacking for lethal. This is game 1 against Mono Red Phoenix. Thank you for the host, Chief. I appreciate it. Welcome everybody from the Chief stream. My name is Francisco. If you don't know me, I hang out on the Chief streams very often, actually. So if you don't know me, now you do. I play a lot of Amulet on this channel. We play Legacy from time to time, but mostly. Oh, all right, drink card. Take your time. What happened? Did you just like mess up the internet connection or something? Or just Moto being stupid? Who needs Karn when you can cast a Healy? Precisely, right? Like, Karn doesn't get you another copy of Amulet. Reminds me, yeah, this was his donation list. Yeah, drink card has disconnected. Rough. But yep, thanks everybody for hanging out. If you enjoy what you're seeing, of course, feel free to hit that follow button. You can get notified whenever I go live. And yep, you can follow the stream. Check out the stream. If you enjoy Amulet content, I don't think there's anywhere better in Twitch for you to hang out. Moto being stupid. If I get back on, obviously I will leave the room before game 2. All right, sweet. Drink card, I appreciate it. But yep. Good stuff. Hopefully my opponent will fix their issues, their internet issues, quickly enough. Sideboarding against Mono Red Phoenix. We already beat them. I think round 1 was against Phoenix. C. Chloe, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. So we're gonna wanna bring in the Sage. We're gonna wanna bring in the Paths. Explosives and Fire Spout are also very good. And so is Bujuki Bog. I don't love Tormod's Crypt. I bring in Tormod's Crypt whenever I am playing the Trinket Mage version of the deck. I am not so keen on Tormod's Crypt with this version of the deck. But yep, hopefully things will get fixed soon enough, and we're gonna be able to play game 2. But yeah, we played some memes today. We also played this list, which was it was exactly as I expected it would be. So I guess it's fitting. I have no idea how somebody 5-0'd with this list. It really blows my mind. It really blows my mind. No idea. I don't have answers. I really don't have answers. But yep, somebody got there somehow. We only managed to 2-3 with this pile. Sexy with those breaches. Oh yeah. I think this list is freaking sweet. I saw this list in Emma Handy wrote an article on SCG about her MC experience, and she was saying that she lost the last round to this list, and I looked at it and I'm like, insane. How close are you to GP Las Vegas? I can tell you very quickly if you give me a second. We are at 303 right now. So we are $97 away. Very, very close. Very, very close. But yeah, this list is sick. I wish I'd owned a couple of Ren and 6s to play this out. Because if I did, I would definitely fire up a couple of leagues with this. Because it looks awesome. Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess that we win. Unfortunate. That's not how I wanted it to go. I'm sorry, Drink Card, if you're still in chat. Sorry that it went out that way. But yep, alright, 4-1. 4-1 in order to help you know, because of all the money that we lost with the previous meme version. This list was so bad. But yeah, honestly, like, that's a Healy version. It's kind of sweet. This is the second time that I played on stream, and it's actually the third time that I 4-1 with it. Like, I played 3 leagues total with it, and I am currently 12-3 with it. So basically, I just almost top-8'd the GP with the Healy Amulet. Just saying, that's what happened. Please, could I get the link to the Discord? Yes, Toblakai, of course you can. And for anybody interested in joining the Amulet Discord and my own Discord, which is the Primetime Stronghold, you can do so with the first link, and the second one is gonna be the Amulet Discord. which I have a permalink hanging out here. And yeah, German Georg, we lost to Hogaak. It's what it is. If I top 8 Birmingham, you go to Vegas. So thank you, Anash. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. But yeah, since we have so many people on stream, I think I'm going to fire up another league. Do we want to do Sahili Amulet again, or do we want to do regular Amulet, which is probably this list? If I go to Vegas, I think I would be playing something like this. This over here, this over there, and there. I would probably be playing something like this if I were to go to Vegas. Should practice for Vegas since you're going anyway. All right. People want to see the real deal. All right, we're gonna do the real deal.